Bad news for Oba Femi. Tiffany Stratton plans return to competitive bodybuilding. Chelsea Green spotted without walking boot after ankle injury. WWE NXT star set for main roster, call-up and major character change. WWE files new trademarks, major debuts incoming, Bad Bunny's current status for WrestleMania revealed. Let's get started. Bad news for Oba Femi. Oba Femi's main roster run just started, and he's already turning heads across WWE. The powerhouse was called up and immediately positioned like a future top guy, wasting zero time making his presence felt. In fact, many fans believe it's only a matter of time before gold is around his waist. But there's a twist. Oba Femi lands on main event instead of Raw or SmackDown. Despite receiving interest from both Raw and SmackDown, and even appearing briefly on Raw with a likely SmackDown appearance coming, Oba Femi still hasn't been fully unleashed on either brand. So far, his appearances have been short, and he hasn't been locked into a real storyline. There were early signs WWE might be setting up a feud with Rusev following Raw, but nothing has been officially confirmed. Instead, WWE booked Oba Femi for main event. Now, that raised some eyebrows. Main event is typically reserved for talent who aren't currently involved in major Raw or SmackDown programs. Seeing Femi there so soon after his call-up isn't exactly the strongest signal, at least on the surface. He competed against Joaquin Wilde, and notably, it wasn't the quick squash many expected. The match went longer than anticipated before Femi secured the win. Is this actually part of a bigger plan? There is another possible explanation. WWE could simply be giving Oba Femi more in-ring reps to keep him sharp and fully prepared for a bigger spotlight. However, that hasn't been confirmed. Right now, it feels like WWE Creative hasn't fully locked in his direction, and with WrestleMania just weeks away, the clock is ticking. One thing is clear, Oba Femi is still widely viewed as a future main event player. The only question now is when WWE pulls the trigger. Tiffany Stratton plans return to competitive bodybuilding. Tiffany Stratton isn't just focused on championship gold in WWE, she's also making a serious return to the bodybuilding stage. On February 19, 2026, the SmackDown standout posted on TikTok confirming she's officially gearing up for her second bodybuilding competition. Stratton revealed she's currently 9 weeks away from stepping back on stage, and her latest training footage makes one thing clear: this is far from a casual hobby. In the video, Stratton is seen taking pre-workout, grinding through an intense shoulders and tricep session, and finishing strong with cardio. Stratton explained that she originally fell in love with bodybuilding, but had to put it on the back burner after signing with WWE because balancing both wasn't realistic at the time. Now, she believes she's finally in a position to manage both worlds as she documents her current training. The announcement comes fresh off a big victory for Stratton on the February 6, 2026 episode of WWE SmackDown. She punched her ticket in a triple-threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match against Lash legend and Chelsea Green, sealing the win with her signature prettiest moonsault ever. With Elimination Chamber set for February 28, 2026 at the United Center in Chicago, Stratton now finds herself preparing for two major challenges at once. Balancing both won't be easy, but Stratton looks ready to prove she can dominate inside and outside the ring. Chelsea Green spotted without walking boot after ankle injury. Chelsea Green might be closer to a comeback than fans expected. The WWE star was recently spotted without her walking boot during an appearance at WWE's corporate headquarters, a big development after her scary injury earlier this month. As many remember, the February 6th episode of SmackDown featured Tiffany Stratton winning an Elimination Chamber qualifying match against both Green and Lash legend. Unfortunately, the bout took a rough turn when Green suffered what she later confirmed was a broken ankle. Just last week, Green appeared on SmackDown in a wheelchair and wearing a protective boot, but new footage suggests serious progress. At the WWE 2K26 Creator Fest in Stamford, Connecticut, video shared by Denise Salcido showed Green arriving to greet creators while rocking a Stone Cold t-shirt, notably without the boot. She was walking under her own power, though she did appear to be favoring the injured leg. Mark Henry also fueled the buzz by posting a photo on Twitter alongside Tyler Breeze, Xavier Woods, and Green. And once again, the boot was nowhere in sight. As of now, there's still no official timetable for Green's in-ring return. While early internal belief reportedly leaned toward a severe sprain, Green herself has maintained that she did in fact suffer a broken ankle. With Elimination Chamber 2026 set for February 28th in Chicago, Green is widely expected to miss the event. Meanwhile, the women's division is moving forward with Tiffany Stratton currently positioned for the Chamber match with WrestleMania, 42 implications on the line. Green's injury has also created ripple effects in the tag scene, especially after she recently dropped the AAA Mixed Tag Team Championship with her partner Ethan Page. WWE NXT star set for main roster call-up and major character change. Sol Ruca isn't just being prepped for the WWE main roster, she's reportedly getting a noticeable makeover along the way. According to WrestleVotes Radio via Fightful Select, WWE is planning a subtle character refresh for Ruca as she moves out of NXT. One confirmed change is a brand new entrance theme, a strong sign the company wants to fine-tune her presentation before she hits a bigger spotlight. This reportedly isn't being treated as a simple call-up. Instead, the move is viewed internally as a strategic reset aimed at sharpening her character and helping her connect quickly with the wider Raw or SmackDown audience. Behind the scenes, there's said to be growing belief that Ruka has accomplished what she can in NXT. Some within WWE reportedly feel her run there has run its course and that she's ready to level up, which appears to be why adjustments are happening now rather than after her debut. There have already been quiet hints that the transition could be close. Ruka was reportedly penciled in to be in Chicago around Elimination Chamber weekend, adding fuel to speculation that WWE is setting the stage. The timing makes sense. Ruka has built a strong reputation in NXT thanks to her explosive athleticism and highlight reel moments. But even small presentation tweaks, like updated music, could play a big role in how she lands with the main roster audience. Do you guys think changing Sol Ruka's character is the right call before her main roster debut, or should WWE leave her exactly as she is? Bad Bunny's current status for WrestleMania revealed. WWE might not be finished with Bad Bunny just yet, and a new backstage update has suddenly thrown his name right back into the WrestleMania mix. According to Fightful Select via WrestleVotes Radio, WWE actually reached out to Bad Bunny's team well before the Super Bowl to gauge his availability and interest for WrestleMania. Those talks reportedly went well, and one source made it clear the company would absolutely welcome him back, even if it's only for a special appearance rather than a full match. That lines up with the growing buzz fans have been noticing, especially after Logan Paul openly revealed that a potential match between the two has been discussed behind the scenes. There have been talks about maybe us wrestling. It's been floated around. I've been candid about the fact that I'd love to do it. I think it would be the greatest WWE match of all time. I really believe that. Paul definitely helped shine a spotlight on the idea, but this latest report confirms WWE has been quietly working behind the scenes to bring Bad Bunny back, match or not. Bad Bunny hasn't stepped into a WWE ring since May 2023, when he beat Damian Priest in a San Juan street fight that produced one of the loudest crowd reactions in recent memory. Ever since, whenever his name pops up in WWE circles, the conversation isn't about if he'll return, it's about when. Interestingly, Paul even admitted his recent comments, including his Super Bowl reaction, were partly calculated to get people talking. To set that up, when I'm asked if I'm excited, saying no, one word, now people are talking about it. I'd say 80-20, 80 being work. With WWE actively keeping the lines of communication open, Bad Bunny showing up at WrestleMania now feels more possible than ever. Whether that means a full match, a cameo, or something involving Logan Paul is still up in the air, but one thing is clear, the door is wide open. Should WWE pull the trigger on Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny at WrestleMania? WWE files new trademarks, major debuts incoming? WWE could be quietly laying the groundwork for its next wave of characters. On February 18th, the company officially filed trademarks for the names Tristan Angels and Dorian Van Dux, both registered under entertainment services connected to professional wrestling. WWE hasn't confirmed who, if anyone, will be using these names yet, but history tells us filings like this usually happen shortly before a new persona appears on television. The trademark descriptions fall right in line with WWE's standard coverage, including live wrestling performances, televised broadcasts, digital media, and fan engagement. In other words, these names don't look like placeholders, they're being secured with the expectation of active on-screen use. This is a familiar play from WWE. The company routinely locks down ring names ahead of time for incoming signees, NXT prospects preparing for TV, or even established superstars set for a full character refresh. What makes these two stand out is simple. Neither Tristan Angels nor Dorian Van Dux currently matches anyone on the active roster. That mystery is exactly what has fans paying attention. Whether this signals brand new talent waiting in the wings or a surprise repackaging already in motion, WWE clearly has something brewing behind the scenes. For now, the company is staying quiet, but moves like this rarely happen without a payoff coming sooner rather than later. So what's your prediction? Are these names for a debuting star or a major repackaged superstar as we head toward WrestleMania? Leave your thoughts down in the comments.